Welcome, everyone. And today we are going to have a very wonderful webinar. And this webinar is about community colleges in the United States of America. There are some people already know what is community college. They know how to go about it. But there are some who do not know. So the purpose of this particular webinar today is to give more details and understanding of community college. And the most importantly is, how are you going to get affordable education? Recently, we have been seeing so many people, so many parents are taking their kids, paying for tuition fees in some of the universities in different countries. Education is very expensive in developing countries, especially from kindergarten to high school nowadays. You take it to the English medium school, you pay $3,000 US, $2,000 US, $4,000 US per year. But in the end, the kids are going to graduate to high school. Where are you going to take them? So people think that to take your child or yourself to go to study in Asia or Eastern Europe is the solution. And sometimes you go there, there are some of the challenges people are facing. And I'm coming up with more understanding for you to go and learn about community colleges in the United States. And this will be acting as a solution for some of you. But if you go further, there are some people who want to relocate to another country, and education is one among the immigration pathways you'll be able to use. But you cannot just go to apply for the 4-year college, which is directly maybe more expensive. You'll be questioned a lot with the embassy. Where do you get that money? How are you going to afford it? Prove that you'll be able to come back to your home country. So there are those kind of so many questions, which in the end, they are going to cause confusion. So for that particular case, I want to go and help you understand about the community colleges in America. So in the United States, community college is just a type of higher learning institution education. So it's post-secondary education, in simple way, you can say that way. But what education level are you going to get if you go to the community colleges? So when you go to the community college, majority of people are going there to get the simple associate degree. Education in America is 4 years program. Freshman, your first year. Sophomore, second year. Junior, the third year. And the senior, the fourth year. That is bachelor degree. But if you go to the university and study 2 years, you get what we call associate degree. Just assume in our countries, they could say, if you got what we call diploma, we call it associate degree. But if you want to go to the university, you continue with the third year and the fourth year, not to come back to start the first year. So what we call community college, it is not lesser university, it's not less education. If someone goes to Harvard and someone goes to another community college, the first 2 years are all the same, are the same 2 first year of education in the United States of America, and you'll be able to get community college and you get associate degree. That is the level you're going to get. But community college also provide certificate level of education. So these are not just degrees, or associate degree is just a certificate. And the certificate you're going to get can be tailored to a particular field. You can go to the community college and get the certificate in welding, get the certificate into certain kind of field. You can become a plumber in the community college, but you cannot go to the 4-year college, 4-year degree program to become a plumber, to become a welding person. No, it's not working that way. So that is how community college are working in America. But they are more affordable. The reason of being affordable, community college, is not that they don't provide high quality education. That is not the reason. The reason why they are affordable are based on the following factors. Number one, community colleges are affordable because they are in your neighborhood. So where you are is where the college is. You don't need to travel miles, regions and regions to go to another state. Community, in your respective community, that is the way the community comes from. And most of these ones are expecting the students to be living at their own home. Yes, I'll be giving the examples of community colleges where they have dormitories, but majority of community colleges, 80 to 90% of community colleges, they don't have accommodation. You stay in your own home, you go to community college. They're accessible to many people. That makes it affordable. And another factor why it's affordable is because there are no unnecessary programs which cost a lot of money. If you go to a 4-year degree program, let's say you go to UCLA, you go to Indiana, and in Indiana, maybe you go to University of Notre Dame, you go to University of Michigan, you go to Michigan State. When you go to this big 4-year college, most of them, they are so much famous because of athletic programs, American football college teams, basketball. They make so much big deal. So that's what makes so much, they are famous. They have tennis programs, they have swimming programs. So when you pay for your tuition and fees, when you pay the money to University of Michigan, you are paying also the scholarships for people, athletic departments. You are paying for people who are in the school marching band, because the marching band here is a big thing for the athletic programs. So those are the reasons sometimes they cost a lot of money to go to the 4-year college. So majority of people, what they do is when they finish school here, they go community college, they do 2 years program, which is affordable. Then they transfer to a 4-year college, and they start the 3rd year and the 4th year, they are going to finish. That's how it is. So when you as international student, when you want to come to do bachelor degree in America, don't jump direct to the 4-year degree program because it is very expensive. Go to a community college first. Once you're in the community college, then you will be able to transfer after 2 years. Going to the community college helps you to get a visa than going to a 4-year college program. If you apply to go to, let's say, University of Southern California, USC, it's a private university, or you apply to go to University of San Diego, the university I did my master's degree. If you go there, tuition and fees for bachelor's degree is over $40,000 for most of the programs. That you haven't put the living expenses. But if you go to community college in the same city of San Diego, you pay $10,000, $12,000, $15,000, way less than that. So you don't need to go to a 4-year program direct. Go to the 2-year program first, community college. It is easier for you to afford, but it is a good justification and easier to get the visa. And today I'm going to show you different affordable programs under the community college, and you'll be able to see how you can be able to do that. So if I go to give the highlight of community colleges, the main characteristic of community colleges, as I said, the primary goal of the community college is to offer accessible and affordable education to the local communities they serve. That is the program. The key word is community, in the respective community, and they have to provide the affordable. They offer associate degree programs, which are 2 years program. but also they offer certificate programs. They have what we call the open admission policy. That means you can go to any semester and you can be able to start. And the most important of these is they offer both F1 visa and M1 visa. What are the difference between the two? The F1 visa is the visa which you come here to get that associate degree. But if you apply to come to get the certificate, that means you are not getting degree, you are not getting associate degree, you don't get a bachelor degree, you don't get a master degree, you don't get the master PhD. You are going to be given what we call M1 visa. M1 visa is a student visa, but not aiming for you to get a degree. You can come here to get a certificate in something. So most of these certificates are offered under the community colleges. We'll go and look at some of the affordable community colleges. But before we do that, I want to play one video. I can say the video audio. This one, what I did was this one. I have done the research, but also I called some of the colleges or universities to specifically talk to them and ask them about their policy about tuition and fees, about scholarships, about their tuition, affordability and international students. So this is an audio phone call I had with one of the colleges here in Missouri. So listen to very careful to this one.
Guys, how are you? This is EBM, and I'm trying to call another college of Ozark. Ozark, it's here in Missouri. So just to find out, I know it is one among the colleges. They advertise that they don't have to.
Let me know if you're able to hear that audio call.
Obviously, cost of living will be on your own. So I just want to call and figure out. I know on their website they said that they take 3 to 5 or 6 international students. Let me see how many students they provide. They say they get for international students, they take 3 to 6 international students each year. So I just want to figure out if that is correct and some few other information. So I'm calling the admissions office.
Thank you for calling College of the Ozarks, where it is our vision to develop citizens of Christ-like character who are well-educated, hardworking, and patriotic. For the admissions office, please press 1. For the development office,
I'm calling admission office.
Now I'm starting talking to them. Just wait a second. You can hear me. It's clear that I do a research on these things.
And then we'll see from there.
College of the Ozarks admissions office. This is James. How can I help you?
Hi, James. How are you?
We're doing well. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I'm calling just to ask some information for admission for the international students.
Okay.
Yes, I know that you have what we kind of like a program where there is kind of like students don't pay tuition fees. But is that applicable also to the international students?
Correct. Rather than paying for tuition, students work on campus at their assigned workstations.
Okay. Okay, so if the student, so for that case, if a student is admitted, it will be automatically considered for that opportunity will not be paid tuition fees, and then they will be just for their own living expenses, right?
Correct.
And how much is the room and board?
$4,250 a semester.
Per semester. Oh, that's very, very good. Okay, so thank you for the. And I see here online you say it say they take 3 to 6 international students. Is that the correct?
Correct.
So it's very competitive. And another thing is for the students who have studied their junior high school to high school in English language. Is the 12 OILTS exam, the English proficiency test, is it mandatory?
Yeah, we are looking for the TOEFL or the IELTS test. However, we will also accept the ACT, SAT, or CLT standardized test.
Okay, so is either one of those exams?
Correct.
Okay, so it's a must. Okay, one of those.
Correct.
Okay, and usually you take for fall semester or also for the spring semester, you get people can apply for that.
Correct.
So both, even like for starting spring in January, someone if can apply now for January, that would be correct too, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's very good. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, James.
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye. Okay, so this is
Okay, so that was the college I was talking to. That college is called the College of Ozark, of the Ozark. It is here in Missouri. So if you go to this college, and I can be able to share the screen in a minute, I talked to them. You pay no tuition. The same policy, it's applicable to the resident of Missouri. So I'm going to share the screen so that you can be able to see what I mean, but by these kind of the opportunities we are talking about. So this is the college, for instance. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the colleges which they don't give, you don't pay for tuition and fees. So what they call is graduate with no graduate debt free. You don't have any kind of debt after graduating. So they have something called the work program, but this federal grants, it will be for citizens, and the other things will be for other people. But as I was talking to them, they confirmed that they are going to provide this tuition assurance, even if they say it is also for people, also for people who are here in Missouri. It's applicable for the international students also to apply and get this one. So when that one, it goes up to over 20,000, the program which they are going to offer. So there are some of the colleges which, despite whether you are international, whether you are not international, you are going to be able to get that kind of opportunity. So let's go to the admission, for instance. Okay, I want to find the so there are applications for the first time, the person is applying for the first time, or transfer, or international students. So if you go to the international students, let's zoom a little bit more. These are the what they are talking about. The college welcomes applicants from international students. Because the college is funded to serve the students from Ozark region, openings for international students are limited. We have vacancies for 3 to 6 international students each year, and welcome a unique contribution, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So this is what they want. As I said, I asked them about it. If this one is optional, they say you have to take one exam, either TOEFL or IELTS or ACT or SAT exam. One of those one is required. Then they'll be able to do the interview. But once you apply and get admitted to this one, you'll be given the what is called the work study. You don't pay tuition and the fees at this particular college. So that is one of the option, the thing they are talking about, the university, the college of that nature. So this one, you don't pay, but as you said, it's limited. There are very few people who are eligible, who will be able to be given that particular chance to be able to apply, to be able to get it. So you need to make sure that you know about community colleges. But in most of the community colleges, you don't pay for tuition and fees in that particular area. I mean, you pay small amount compared to when you go to 4-year college, which is so much expensive in that particular way. So I'm going to show you another college. Another college is Berea College. This college has no tuition and fees. Berea College. Berea College isn't just like any other college. It is the kind of college where tuition is not there. As I said, Berea College is a college like no any other college, because it is only college which you pay $0 as tuition fees. No tuition, no kidding. They have what they call tuition promise, no tuition promise. They don't charge you any amount. So any student who is enrolled to this college, Berea College is in the city of Berea in the great state of Kentucky. You don't pay tuition and fees. The only thing you need is to compete and apply. I communicated with them a couple times. I've done a lot of videos for Berea College, and they told me that in this college, they get over 300 applications each year. And they take about 30 students when you apply at Berea. And in this college, when you apply, despite of not having tuition and fees, there is no application fee. They removed the application fee for international students. It was there, but because of the COVID and other factors, they removed them. So application is starting usually in the August time. When you go to apply, now it's free application, no tuition, $0. That's what you pay at community college. I mean, at the college. This is a 4-year college, from first year to fourth year to finish at that particular college. So make sure that you go to their website, which is berea.edu, berea.edu. But also, I know there are some people, the form, it has a lot of things to go through at Berea. Also, at Berea, you have to take one of the following exams. You have to take one of the following exam. You have to take either the TOEFL test of English as a foreign language, or IELTS, International English Language Testing System, the British version, or a SAT or ACT. One of those exams. They don't have the option for you to apply without. So if you're an international student, you go to the section for the international students. Deadline for application for international students, the early action, they encourage you to apply by October 15, but usually that is the early action. But usually the deadline for application is January 15. But if you apply early on October 15, you get the decision by mid of December. If you apply for the deadline of January, you get the decision by mid of March. So the international student application is going to open this August. It is not open yet, but the application nowadays is online. There are essays to fill. There are forms to fill. Nowadays it's online. Please make sure you go and apply. But in case you want the support on how to go through with the complete application, you must make sure that you can use EBM Scholars for our service. As they say, international applicants may not, the testing optional is not there. You have to take the test. One of those particular tests, you'll be able to take the test. So when is the deadline? They say deadline is October. That is the early applications, but they take up to January 15. The application, people are applying in October, the application decision is going to do in the middle of December. If you apply in January, middle of March, you get that one. So for people, once you apply and you get that one, they will require a $2,200 deposit to complete the following things. But if you don't have that one, there is no problem. They'll be able to do that one. They say student may be offered admission to Berea College. You receive a letter of admission, and you'll be able to do that one. But if you don't have, that means you'll be able to be given like a scholarship on that one. All admitted students at Berea College receive financial aid and scholarship cover 100% of tuition, room, board, and fees for the first year of enrollment. In the following years, students are expected to save up to $1,000 to contribute to their expenses. And that usually is going to be, the college does provide summer jobs to the international students. That will be something you'll be able to do. So make sure you go and apply for this particular program or at this particular university, which is in Kentucky. It's free 100%. You need to apply, but it's very, very competitive to apply. For that particular case, I usually tell people, if you are not sure you are able to apply to these competitive colleges and you want EBM scholars to go and apply for you, go to the website ebmscholars.com. That is the website where you'll be able to go there. If you go to the EBM Scholars website, you'll be able to see our services. And one of the services to apply colleges, universities, through, if you want scholarships, if you meet the requirements, but if you don't meet requirements, you'll be able to apply the affordable community colleges. Or you can email us at ebm@ebmscholars.com. That is the email. If you go to the website, you click on community colleges or just click services, you'll be able to see what services do we offer. We offer the services including for education. People who are going to bachelor degree, applying for bachelor's degree, we'll be able to save them for full funded scholarships, master's full funded scholarship, or if you want to come as self-financing student, or if you want is to apply and come here as a self-financing student. But if you go to the website and you click on the community colleges, few things will be able to support you or offer you to make sure that we review your qualifications, to make sure that we review your work experience. We'll be able to find affordable community colleges, the cheaper, the affordable one, with quality education, obviously. We are going to find the cities which are affordable also. And also, we are going to recommend which one and which degree program will be better for you. Once you get admission, we'll be able to help you with the filling of the visa form and prepare you with a visa interview. And the last important thing, will be able to help you on how to know the regulations of the international students, how to start the life as international students, and how to succeed as international students, and how you can be able to change the status from the student and later on to become professional employee, professional H1 visa, professional work visa, or later to get the permanent residence of the United States of America. So make sure you share this information with other people, but also you go to these particular colleges. So these are some which they offer free. You can be able, there is no tuition, or there's no tuition, but also you can be able to apply and get scholarships. And then there are a list of community colleges which I'm going to share with you with affordable rates. Sometimes you'll be able to survive, you'll be able to accommodate by yourself. So that is Berea College, as I've been able to show you here. So what other things are very, very important here when we are talking about these colleges? Someone asking, can someone apply to any of these colleges even if a person is not in the United States? Yes. These colleges remember, this video is specifically for international students. Meaning you are, wherever you are, you want to apply to come to America. So when I'm talking about Berea College, I'm talking about you to apply to Berea College. When I talk about College of Ozark, I'm talking about you as international student to apply. Any college I'm talking here, I'm talking for you as international student. I'm not talking for Americans. Even if you are here, you are allowed to apply because you're an international student. If you are not a green card holder, you are not a US citizen, you are allowed to apply. How much cost per semester that he or she mentioned? What is that for? So on that college, what we talked about, the college which they say it's free, they don't pay tuition and fees in the College of Ozark, but you needed to pay for your own living expenses. And the living expenses, he said, like tuition, accommodation and living expenses might go up to $4,000 per semester. But they say international students will be getting the job on campus to work to get that amount of money. So let's go to other community colleges which will be able to apply and be able to get them. So I've talked to here for various community colleges. Let me start with the one which I like a lot to talk about it. This is Cloudy County Community College. Cloudy County Community College. The website is cloudy.edu. Cloudy County Community College. The website is www.cloudy.edu. This college is a community college which is in the state of Kansas. It is 2 hours from where I live. This college is among the top affordable, cheapest community college in the United States of America. 2 things which are making this college to be the most cheapest community college in the United States of America. Number 1, the tuition and fees itself, it is affordable, it's cheaper. But the cost of living in the area is very, very affordable. Yes, there are some of community colleges in California are very affordable, but because of the cost of living of the state of California, it will make you pay a lot of money in the end of the year. So Cloudy County Community College, cloudy.edu, is one among the most cheapest community colleges in the United States of America. So let's go to see if you are an international student. We are talking about international students. What are the things you need to do to come to this particular community college? Number 1, when you want to apply at the Cloudy County Community College, the procedure is very, very good. They give exemption for people to apply as international students. If you are studying, you are coming from a country where you studied English as the medium of instructions, you don't need to take the English proficiency test. So they have the application package, you need to fill it and submit it, along with a copy of the passport and so forth. But once you get admission, you will need to show the money, the bank account or bank statement that you'll be able to afford. They needed to have at least $12,624 to prove that you have that money in the bank. In the United States, you don't pay tuition and fees in advance as a deposit like in Canada. 99% of the community colleges or colleges in America, you don't pay tuition and fees in advance. So that way, you need to show you have that one. So we need to apply, you need to apply by deadline by November 15 if you want to go for the semester in January. But if you apply early, you do paperwork early, and you can be able to start the visa processing early. So you send the application package, and they will be able to process in that way. So what is the cost of studying at this community college? When I talk about this is the most affordable community college, what is the cost? Tuition and fees for Cloudy County Community College per year for international students is $2,856, less than $3,000 per year. That is 24 credit hours per year, because the international student is supposed to study 12 credit hours, 12 units. So per year is 24, 2 semesters. And that makes 2,856. As I said, majority of community colleges don't have accommodation. Guess what? Cloudy County Community College has accommodation, has dormitories for people to stay there. How much is it required to pay for accommodation and food to study at Cloudy County Community College? $5,460. That is for the full academic year. You don't pay all at once. Remember, you divide by 2 to pay on each semester. That $5,460 is for accommodation, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Also, books and supplies. This one you don't pay anywhere, but you'll be having for yourself is $1,500. International student health insurance is $636. The total amount is $10,452 per year. That is the total amount to study at Cloudy County Community College. So if you're an international student, they want half of it to pay when you arrive in America, which is $5,200. But remember, books and stationaries or supplies, that is on you. You cannot, if you don't count there, the amount is going down. But if you decide to live off campus, you find accommodation on your own, that will be even cheaper than that. But depending on if you get the good accommodation around. So per year will be $4,000 or $5,000. As long as you find accommodation on your own, food on your own. But even if you find it on your own, it will be also still cheaper than staying at the campus. But assume you are staying on campus, that will be $5,000 per semester. But yes, it's a lot of money. But how do you go about it? I've been telling people, if you come as an international student, you are allowed to work on campus when the school is in session. You are allowed to work. If you are allowed to work when the school is in session, this is what you do. You come, when you pay the $5,000, any amount of money you are working on a monthly basis, on a weekly basis, any amount of money you save to pay for the next semester. And when the school is closed, you are allowed to work full time. School in session, international student is working 20 hours per week. Obviously, some people working more than that. But by law, you work 20 hours per week. When the school is closed, you are allowed to work full time. So that is when you work 40 hours per week, or you can work 60 hours per week, 8 hours per week, 2 jobs, 3 jobs is up to you. Then you can save the money for the next academic year. And that's why I usually tell people, when you go to find this one, let's say you are going to work 20 hours per week. That means if you work 20 hours per week, that means it is 80 hours per month. And if you get a job, let's say for $15 per hour, that is $1,200. Reduce 250, maybe that will be for tax and other few things. You remain with 950. 950 times 4 months, because remember, the semester is 4 months. That means you will be having 3,800. And then this one, because you'll be able to use for the next semester. But remember, already food, accommodation, everything is paid for. Tuition fees is already paid for. So this 3,800, you keep it for the next semester. And then when the semester ends, you have a holiday. If it is during the winter break, like you come for August to December, in December to January, you have a month to a month and a half holiday. But if you come in January, when you go for the holiday in May, summer is 3 months. So if it's 3 months, that means you are going to work 40 hours per week as one job. If you work that one, 40 hours per week, that means per month you are working 160 hours. But if you have 2 jobs times 2, 320 hours. If you get a job for $15 per hour, you can be able to make 4,800 that one. Assume just in case you remove $800 per month, that is saying, okay, it's going to be a very extremely taxing and all those kind of things. and remove $1,000 for you to use on each month. It remains $3,000. But summer is 3 months to almost nearby 4 months. So times 3, you'll have the money for the next semester. So that is what you can be able to do. So don't fear to apply community college as long as it's affordable. You'll be able to pay for yourself. That's why you tell the parents, don't take your kids to go to study in Malaysia, into the countries where you pay more, but the kids have to come back to Tanzania, come back to Nigeria, come back to wherever country you are. But if you pay on a community college, they'll be able to work, they'll be able to save the money, and they'll be able to pay everything on their own. You'll be able to pay for community colleges as long as you are in the city, which is cost of living is affordable, and you know the cheapest colleges, you'll be able to do that. So if you want to apply community colleges and you want the EBM Scholar service, email us at ebm@ebmschools.com. So that is one of the colleges, the Cloudy County Community College. Cloudy County Community College, that is one. There are so many colleges where international students will be able to get the affordable deals. What about other community colleges? Let's find other community colleges and you'll be able to see. I want to give you the list of various community colleges. You can have various options. This is another community college for international students. Let's okay, let's go. That is one of the community college stack. So let's go and find how much do they charge to study at the Stack Community College. So Stack Community College, or it's called Stack State College. This is one of the college which also has a very good, is affordable in general for you to be able to do that. So this is how much they charge. This college is in the state of Ohio. If you see how much do they charge the community college, this college, they charge almost 3,000, this amount, almost like that one. But let's go, how much they charge you for out of state residents, including the international students. $129 per credit hour. $129 times 24, because you're supposed to study 24 credit hours. This is what you're going to pay per year. Tuition and fees. If you include the other small charges, still is affordable. So if you include, because Ohio is affordable too. If you want to find the affordability, let's go and find how the, let's say, apartments rent. But this will be different because you're looking just overall apartments for rent. But if you are going to the nearby college, they'll be having more. So, meaning 2-bedroom apartment, this is a furnished apartment. It's a furnished apartment. Everything is already there. That is the address I went to check, I took this address. I took the address of where this college is, which is North Kenton, that one. So the apartment is 1,200 for 2 people. So it's 600 for 1 person. So you go there, everything's already like this way. It's already there. It's a fully furnished apartment. So 600, if you work, you will be able to pay the living expenses. And if you cook, you will be able to sustain your life. You see, they created like this one for most like for students. That's how it is. So there are so many community colleges where you'll be able to apply. So my encouragement for you is to make sure that you go and find these colleges. There are so many community colleges. Let me show you another one. This is another one, Jefferson College. This one is also among the affordable one. Jefferson Community College. So there are so many community colleges. I'm not going to put all of them here now. But there are so many community colleges. This is another one. They give scholarship, this one. They give up to $20,000 scholarship, so remain with the everything remained, living expenses, everything remained is just 18,000. So it's just kind of that. That is another program. You can come here, apply for nursing or whatever program you want. There is another college, Curtis College. There are so many. This is for people who are dealing with the things related to the music. All students at the Curtis Institute of Music receive merit-based full tuition scholarships, regardless of their financial situation. So they don't care whether you are a son or daughter of Bill Gates or whatever. As long as you get admission to this college, you are going to be able to do that one. You are going to be getting fully funded scholarship, merit-based, at the Curtis Institute of Music. So, and this we are talking about, the annual value scholarship at this Curtis Institute of Music for undergraduate is $48,500, and for graduate students they give up to $60,000. And then they have other scholarships, but this is for that one. And even if you're an international student, you are also part of it. As long as you get enrolled, at this college, you are going to be able to be given. This institute is giving. Okay, so let me open one of the. So Curtis is the program you can be able to use to apply. So make sure you apply. So don't say, oh, I know how to play music, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But in the end, you don't want to go to apply and use these opportunities. So if you go, as I say, for international students, they say each year musicians come to the Curtis Institute of Music from over 20 countries around the world. Today, 40% of the students enrolled at Curtis are from abroad. So I don't know, you say you're a musician and you don't want to do that. After international students are admitted to the Curtis, they will work with International Students Affairs Office to obtain the visa, important documentations to come to the United States of America. And as I said, they also get full scholarships to come at Curtis. So I don't know, other musicians, they just use much of their music. They don't want to use this opportunity. So this is another opportunity for people who are planning to come to study into the University of America. So what I'm trying to say, make sure you utilize these opportunities. Go to my website, ebmscholars.com. If you go to the ebmscholars.com, you'll find a lot of services. Sometimes if you do not know how to do, just go and book appointment. Have a consultation. Let me review your grades. Let me give you the options. Let me give you things to do. What you'll be able to apply and go about it. I've finished my ordinary secondary education 2021. Masumbuko Matembo. I don't know which country you are, but I believe you are from Tanzania. Make sure you go into graduate school. Ordinary secondary school is not high school. Can I have any final questions? Any questions about community colleges? Any questions? Any questions, please? Okay, so if there's no question, I can continue. So those are some of the things related to community colleges. You have to find, one, the cheaper one, but two, the areas where the cost of living is low. If the college is cheaper in New York, the cost of living is high. In the end, they will tell you to get the bank statement of 40,000, and it will be difficult to convince the consular officer that I'm able to pay for the cost of to study in this particular area. So make sure you go and use everything wisely to justify why you're going to study at that community college because of the affordability. Make sure you download the app. I'll be posting each community college, each scholarship, I'll be posting on my app. So go in the app, download, and get used to it. I'll be posting the app, jobs, each particular community colleges, I'll be posting them there. So, and obviously, you have to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have various things to be able to share with you. Ronald is saying, I want to pursue a master's degree. Is it possible to be part-time student from Zimbabwe? No. International student, when you come here, you study full-time. You don't come to be part-time. International student is a full-time student. You are not doing part-time. Can I apply to community colleges while looking for master's scholarship while in the US? Yes, you can be able to do that. When you apply, you can come with it that way. And once you are here, you can apply for master's, whatever is up to you. To get full funded scholarship, remember, you need to have good results, work experience, and blah, 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 blah. Yes, you are allowed to do that. I'm remaining with a few minutes. So I'm not going to post, like I have a list of going through all the community colleges, but those are the few I want just to share with you. for you just to be able to know that. There are so many other community colleges where you can be able to apply. Okay. How do I charge for people? So the charges are as follows. If you want for me to apply for community college, if you want for me to go and apply for you for community college, come here and click community college. The cost is as follows. To do everything for you, this is not including the visa fee. The visa fee is on you. The visa application fee is on you. I'm talking about for me to research for school, apply for you, fill the visa form, prepare for the interview, and guide you how to start your life here is $500 for community colleges. Is $500. But if you want for me to go and apply for bachelor, full funded scholarships, bachelor or masters, to apply for scholarships, is bachelor and masters is $2,500. It's here. The cost for masters, bachelor to masters is $2,500. For PhD is $3,000. Again, for community colleges is $500. Those are the prices. But for these bigger programs like masters and the PhD, you pay half first and the remaining you pay after. How much do you charge for the processing of the community college? I charge $500 for helping someone with everything. What do I need when applying in order to gain admission in this community college? Obviously, they need sometimes they might require a resume, they might give some few essays, whatever, but your transcript and to prove of the English proficiency, those are the most important ones they need. Those are the documents I mentioned already. There is no age limit for community college. No age limit. Hello, Mr. EBM. Can the year you graduate high school after the can you get a community college? No, it doesn't matter whether you graduated 10 years ago, 5 years ago, today, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You can apply. So I'm going to end this webinar. I would like to say thank you for each and everyone who took the time to come here for this particular webinar on how to apply and to get community colleges in the United States. Thank you so much. If you have any question you want to do, you can go and do a booking. Go and do a booking on my website. 30 minutes is $30, 60 minutes is $50, and so forth. You can be able to book that one appointment. But as I said, you'll be able to have opportunity to know what qualifications you have or anything you need. Or you can, if you know everything, you can go ahead and pay for the service, or you can go and apply by yourself. You can apply by yourself. It's okay. It will be easy also for yourself to be able to do that. So thank you each and everyone. Write to me where you are watching from. Which country are you right now? Right there. Which country are you from? I know we have people from everywhere around the world. Thank you. May God continue blessing you. All the best. But don't forget to download the EBM Scholars app. It's on Android. There are each community college I talked in detail will be over there from this coming week. So make sure that you share information with other people. If someone was not able to be live now, will be able to come on the same link and be able to watch the same stream again to rewatch. I'm not going to delete it. I'll leave it there. You can be able to come and watch it again. Okay, goodbye. May God bless you. Have the enjoyment of the rest of the year 2023. Don't forget to apply for the diversity visa, green card lottery.